What's going on, you guys? Brandon Rider 1989 coming at you once again. Today, I'm actually going to be talking about a somewhat controversial subject. You guys, I'm going to be talking about the N-word, okay? Because this has really been bugging me for a while. We all know what word I'm talking about. This word is actually not a word that I think anyone should use. The word, and I'm not going to say it because if I say this word, I can get flagged, etc. But this word is a word that is a very, very nasty racial slur. But what triggers me is this. When it comes to that word, the people who it's targeted toward are being racist about this word right back at the people who use it. You can't say that word. You're not black. That makes no sense at all. I'm sorry, but when someone says to me, not that I don't use this word at all, please keep that in mind. I do not use this word. I don't condone the usage of that word. But when I hear someone say, "You're white, you can't use that word because it's racist," that statement in and of itself is a racist statement. You're basically being racist when you say that. Now, this word in and of itself is very derogatory. It basically means, let me look this up just to make sure that I'm using this word, the meaning of this word correctly. Okay, so according to the Merriam-Webster dictionary, let's see here. Used as an insult or contemptuous term for a black person. Used as an insult or contemptuous term for any dark-skinned race. A member of a class or group of people who are systematically subjected to discrimination. Now, the original meaning of this word didn't mean something about, didn't mean anything like what it means today. The original meaning of that word, yes, it was directed at black people or people of African descent. However, that word was meant as, its original meaning was someone of base or low intelligence. Basically somebody who was basically just there to be a workhorse. Now, while I don't condone any of that sentiment, here's my problem. Black people want to cry racism when people use that word. But they use it all the time. I mean, in their songs, in their casual speech, they call each other that. I mean, how is that any different than a white person using that word? How about nobody uses that word? How about we use that? How about we take that word and we throw it in the garbage? I mean, really, let's erase it from human vocabulary in any sense. I mean, you've got all these hip-hop singers and rap singers using that word in their songs, and it offends me. It offends me, and I don't understand why you make arguments for using that word. Like, if I said something that was derogatory towards that would be almost as insane as a white person calling another white person a honky. That's it. And then turn it around when a person of African descent or a black person calls me a honky. You can't say that. You're not white. That person would just look at me like I was an idiot. How about we take racism and we get rid of it entirely? That's what I want to do. Here's the issue, right? The issue is this. It's not a cultural term. It really is not a cultural thing for black people to call each other that word. You can't say that is black culture. It's not. What it is it's years of being called that and calling each other that, because during slavery days, that's what they were called by their masters, by their overseers, and they called each other that. And it's wrong. It's completely and utterly wrong. I mean, honestly, it's disgusting. That word needs to be erased from all human speech. I mean, come on, you guys, really, it's a word that is grounded in complete hatred. So, what I want to know is, why do the people who claim that word is so racist, why do you turn around and use it? That's what I want to know. How about we all, I don't care whether you're black, blue, green, gray, white, or orange, how about we all stop using that vile, contemptuous word? Just erase it from the dictionary. Erase it from human vocabulary. It would be nice if in the next 40 years, because I know it takes time to change, but it's been over 100 years since 1865. How about all of us start changing, and how about none of us use that word ever again? I don't care whether whether you're using it in any sense. I don't care who you are. I don't care if you're Nicki Minaj. I don't care if you're 50 Cent. I don't care if you're P. Diddy. I don't care if you're Snoop Dogg. I don't care who you are. Stop using that derogatory word. Stop making excuses to use it by saying it's a cultural thing. That culture needs to be erased. racism is wrong. Because ultimately, we're all human beings. And if we think about that, regardless of skin color, the world will be a better place. People will get along. There won't be any racism. We're all humans. Why can't we just get along, forget the fact that there's anything that separates us, and just get along? Yeah, we have different cultures. Yeah, we have different skin colors. Yeah, we have different accents. Yeah, we have different customs that we do. We have different behavior patterns. But we are all human beings. And as human beings, we should all come together and erase racism. Because it's stupid. Honestly, being racist is completely and utterly stupid. Looking down on someone because of the color of their skin is the stupidest idea that I've ever heard of. That would be like me not picking a pair of shoes, saying I will never wear orange shoes because they're orange. You see how ridiculous that statement sounds? I mean, unless you absolutely hate the color orange, but that's where the analogy has cracks in it, right? Every analogy that you can use has cracks in it. Okay, I get that. But it's the same principle. Me looking down on a pair of shoes and rejecting them just because they are the color orange would be the same thing as me looking down on someone because of their skin color and saying that person is not worth my time because of their skin color. It's ludicrous, it's ridiculous, it's insane. And I'm not talking about the social issues. I'm not talking about the social issues at all. I'm not talking about slavery. I'm not talking about any of that. All I'm talking about is getting rid of the whole looking down on someone because of their skin color. Racism is ridiculous. Let's get rid of it. Let's eradicate it from human existence and realize that we're all humans. Period. Thanks, guys. This is Brand Rider 1989 signing off.